Parents are adjusting their schedules now to have their kids learn from home. Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Conn spoke with parents today and has their reaction tonight. Anthony?
You know, things are complicated for families right now due to COVID-19. Parents are trying to get their kids educated this fall, but also trying to keep them safe. Parents lined up at the Kanawha County Board of Education Friday to get iPads for their kids in kindergarten through 2nd grade.
May I have your phone, please? Thank you.
This is for the kids who signed up for the state's virtual learning program. It's likely all Kanawha County kids will be learning from home next week, forcing parents to adapt their daily routines.
Changing my work schedule around just to accommodate them and their needs.
I work and they go to a babysitter, and my babysitter's daughter is at high risk, so we just can't chance it.
Health on the forefront of many parents' minds I spoke with, saying they'll do what they need to do to keep their kids safe.
I'm okay with it. I'd rather them not go to school right now with everything going on, and I'm a stay-at-home mom anyway, so I've got the time.
Whenever you come to pick up your iPad, you have to wear a mask to go inside and get it. You also have to bring your completed technology agreement form, but you don't have to pay the day of. You can send a check by mail. And technology is mostly familiar for students, a relief for some parents who may have to do some learning themselves.
Actually, I think it's great. They both know how to use them from being in school, so it does make it, they'll probably gonna have to show me. But
As for how everything will look on the first day, time will tell.
We're just going to try to do it one day at a time, so we'll see where it goes from there.
The first thing you'll see when you walk onto a Kanawha County school bus this fall is a hand sanitizer stand. Kids are encouraged to clean their hands before they start the school day. Buses will also be cleaned. Kanawha County will use a CDC-approved cleaner on the inside of the vehicle throughout the day.
After each run, the buses will be cleaned and disinfected, and then in the evening time after the run, they'll be cleaned and disinfected.
When kids get on the school bus, they'll be sitting no more than 2 to a seat, with family members keeping together. And they'll also be required to wear a face mask when on board. Kids will be assigned seats and will also sit near those who have the same bus stop as them. The county is asking parents to teach their kids the importance of following these rules.
I think it's crucial to teach the kids to wear the mask, to stay in the seat, things that the kids are more aware of now than they ever have been. So I mean, it just, and listen to the bus driver.
But what happens if kids don't follow the rules? The county is still working out how to monitor children while on the bus.
There's still a lot of discussion on that, because obviously you don't want to take away from the bus driver driving the bus. I mean, there's a lot going on there, and some buses do have aids on them that will help assist. Some buses do not, and it'll probably be just a matter of trying our best to keep everybody safe.
And Polly said they still have to work out the bus routes for the upcoming school year, but says they do have enough school buses and even a few extra that they could use if needed. They're still looking for drivers, though, as they said they usually are. For now, live in South Charleston, Anthony Conn, Eyewitness News. Teachers are back in Kanawha County, and some are preparing the classroom for students to come in, and others are preparing to take the classroom to the students. Soon, students will be going back to school. At Mary Ingalls Elementary in Tad, staff have been preparing the building for students' arrival.
We're just so excited to see the kids again. We miss them so much.
But it's no ordinary school year. About 40% of the students at the school will be e-learning from home. Teacher Heather Moreland will be interacting with her students virtually on her laptop.
They're going to have the iPads that have been provided from our school, and they're going to have set times that they're going to get on, just like we have a typical school day, to keep them structured, and they will know, exactly what times they're going to have to be on to do their reading and their math and their other subjects that we work on.
A foot tap or happy hands, or maybe a bow or heart hands.
In-person kindergarten teacher Rachel Lancaster is finding new ways to bond with her students in a healthy way, instead of the usual hug or high five.
It means a lot to me. I've missed face-to-face interaction with the kids. That's what I went to school for. That's my life.
Kids will have individual books and supplies, and class sizes will likely be different. In the cafeteria, tables that normally hold 12 kids will only have 4 each. They'll be sitting on these red X's here, and their kids across the table and beside them will be sitting at least 1 meter apart. Principal Melissa Wilfong says they're doing extra cleaning around the school.
We just received some PPE equipment through the county, and that includes gloves and disposable masks and hand sanitizer. We're going to be installing some hand sanitizer dispensers through the hallway here as well.
It will be a first for everybody, and teachers say they're excited to be back.
We are going to do the best to make this an enjoyable year for the students and a memorable year, but like I said, to be very safe and very cautious. That's our main priority.
And Mary Ingalls Elementary has about 170 students total, and about 60 to 70 of those students will be doing e-learning this fall. Now, about 5 of their teachers are doing the e-learning instruction, which means that some of the classes they would normally be teaching are combining, but the principal tells me today that that shouldn't have any dramatic effect on class sizes. For now, live in Kanawha County, Anthony Conn, Eyewitness News. It was a busy Monday for bus drivers in Kanawha County, with students back for blended in-person learning.
All the buses are picking up students.
After the morning run, I had to go pick up Wi-Fi drivers because we are also delivering Wi-Fi buses.
And then they have pre-K orientation at the schools.
Then we had to be at the schools to pick up our food by 10:30, and then left the school at 11 and delivered our lunches.
And that's all before noon. Bus driver Kim Easley says she doesn't mind.
The busier we are, the faster the day goes.
South Charleston bus mechanic Scott Pauley says things appeared to go well Monday.
Everything's running smoother than expected.
And if things should go wrong, the county can check the status of any bus online.
And they'll tell me the closest 5 assets to it, and they'll show me which ones they are and which way they're locating and which way they're heading.
This week, the county is installing Wi-Fi hotspots on all of its more than 180 school buses, though it's not clear how long that will take.
This way, all buses will have Wi-Fi to where they could be utilized throughout the county, and we don't have to switch in and out and go to spares and everything else.
Though a different first day back for drivers, it was nice to have a semblance of normal.
I liked it. I liked having kids back on the bus.
Now, a bus driver told me today that they didn't really have a lot of kids on their bus, so that did help with social distancing and the guidelines the CDC has laid down for states, but that's partially due to the blended learning model with only half of the alphabet going back today, and also the fact that some parents may have just drove their kids to school themselves for their first day of in-person learning. For now, live in Kanawha County, Anthony Conn, Eyewitness News.